Hey folks, today's Yin Yoga Pose of the week, we're going to be doing Matsyasana, or commonly known as Fish Pose. So to practice it, you're best off having blocks if possible. You want one running along the length of the spine, and then we want another one to support our head. So it's more commonly known as Fish Pose, and it's designed to, what it does to help. Hi lovelies, today's Yin Yoga Pose of the week is Matsyasana or Fish Pose. It's a pose that's designed to help open up across our chest, our collarbones. It's going to get into the rib cage, into the muscles between the rib cage. It's going to work on our shoulders, our neck, and just give us an overall stretch through the front of the body. So to practice it in Yin, you're best off having two blocks set up. You want one that's going to run along the length of the spine, and then one that's going to support your head. And if you don't have blocks, you can always roll up a towel, just making it as narrow as you can so that it's mainly along the spine that you're getting the support, and then put maybe a cushion behind your head. And we're going to hold the pose for 3 minutes. As we are in the pose, you want to find the variation where you can feel the stretch so it's not too intense. So we'll start in a more simpler variation with our knees up, and then we'll work to extending our legs. This pose is amazing if you spend all day hunched over your computer, because it's going to open that whole front of the chest up. It's also really good for people that do a lot of swimming or climbing, or anyone that's really using their shoulders. So if you're an athlete in any discipline where you're lifting weights or lifting your body, this is going to bring you some, it's going to alleviate the stress and tightness across the front of the body. So to begin, we're going to lay down, bringing the soles of our feet to the mat, and we want this block to be in between the shoulder blades. So you're going to start to lower over it gently. If this is too much for you, you can either use that rolled up towel, or you can turn the block to the side. So you want to spend a little bit of time just making sure that you're in exactly the right position, because you're going to be here for 3 minutes. We want to bring our hands to our side, palms facing up, and start to breathe into the pose. If there's any discomfort, just adjust, remove, and find that variation where you can feel the stretch, but it's not painful at all. Taking an inhale, feel your belly rise, chest expands. And as you exhale, just let those shoulders soften down over the prop. If you feel good here, you may want to extend your legs out front. Consciously going from your toes up to your crown, and releasing any holding in the muscles. Notice where you're feeling the stretch. Breathe in, releasing any tension in that area. Yin Yoga is not only a really nice way of stretching the body, but it's also a way to bring stillness to your mind. So using each pose as a mini meditation, you can either practice counting your breaths. I inhale 1, I exhale 1. Or if you prefer to use a mantra, such as I inhale calm, I exhale peace. Just allowing your mind to rest here. Watching the breath wave in and out. Notice if any tension is creeping into your shoulders, letting them hang loose, relaxed, letting our props support our body in this shape. Taking 2 more deep breaths. And to come out of the pose, we want to move as gently as we moved into it. So begin by drawing your knees up and then use your forearms, tucking the chin into the chest, using the forearms to bring your body up and then slowly pressing up. It's nice to do a counter pose after we've done an opener. So just tucking your chin down, rolling your belly button to spine, and just moving the spine in the opposite direction. We'll then move our props away and just come to lay down in Shavasana, in our corpse pose, for a few breaths. Just letting everything realign, keeping that stillness. Inhale and exhale. Feeling the weight of the back of the body supported by the mat below you. And then gently making your way into Sukhasana, our easy cross-legged pose. I hope you found this pose helpful. Ideally, you would practice it maybe 2 or 3 times a week, just slowly easing into it. So we went for about 2 minutes today. If you found that comfortable, you could try extending it for 3 minutes, but just go slowly, let your body open up naturally. You don't want to try and force anything. We'll close with our prayer for compassion. So bringing your hands to your heart space, inhaling through both nostrils and exhaling. We raise our hands to our third eye for compassion in our thoughts. We bring them to our lips for compassion in the words we speak, internally to ourselves and externally to others. And we bring them to our heart space for compassion in the actions we choose to take as we walk our journey every day. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free, and may my thoughts, my words, and my actions contribute in some way to that freedom and happiness for all.